Right guys, welcome back to another video. I will promise I'll try and be more frequent because things are moving fast, which is interesting. As you can see, probably tell by my face, you're like, what the fuck? Yes, nice drops on the scales, 236.8 today. So massive, massive drops happening. Yes, we're getting shredded, bruv. Now, today, I'm gonna show you what I eat on a rest day on how I'm getting shredded. This is what I eat to get shredded. I've got to sort the dishwasher out, do all the business, and then we'll get the dinner on. So, I started my first meal off of the day, and we have 10 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and then we have 100 grams of oats. This is one of 2 carb meals of the day. Today's carb intake is, whoa, get down you little shit. Today's carb intake is 100 grams of carbs going in. Usually I do 80 minutes of cardio, but Sass pulled my cardio for the next couple of days, where I guess he wants me to get off my legs a little bit, which would be cool because you'll probably see some of the water retention leave my legs where they're getting quite beaten up. When you are getting quite beaten up, you'll notice a level of water retention. I am to the point where I'm so numb to it, where I couldn't give a fuck on how sore my legs are. I will still go out and squat like 5 plates on the fucking super squat. I don't care. I'm a beast. I'm an animal. I'm a savage. Look at the beard. You can see it in the beard. I don't care how sore they are. Like, it's up here that pushes through. So, I guess with the water retention that's coming on, just from getting mashed up and being inflamed, that will pull it down, which would be cool. So it'd be nice to see a few more lines appear from the legs, and then I guess it will be back to digging, which we haven't pulled away from the deficit, obviously because the food's still super low, so we're still in the deficit, but just taking some information off the legs. I don't actually ask questions, I just get on with it, but that's my assumption of things. By the way, I don't even tell Sass, I don't even give him any verbal feedback. I just ask him how he's doing. I just send photos, wait, my week's out. Because all that matters is the visuals. When it comes to the reality, that's it. So 0 commentary from me, which he likes. So I just send him that, bosh. But then we do have commentary, but it's unrelated. It'd be like, how's life and how you getting on, shit like that. I am wearing a vest today, not to look buff on the video, because I'm probably not going to look buff at all, because we're just getting shredded, bruv. But I am, it's rather hot in the UK, and if you've been to the UK and you're like, and you've experienced a UK summer when we do get sun, it gets tropical. It's like, it feels like a bajillion degrees outside because it gets so humid in the UK. You know, we get lots of rain and then it gets hot. It's horrible. So, you know, people are like, oh yeah, fucking hot where I live, you wouldn't last. It's like, come experience the UK heat. It's very different. Very, very different. Humidity is a real thing. I'm not saying we don't get many days like this, and thank God, because it's fucking terrible. Also, many places don't have AC, including certain gyms. So you can imagine it's fucking awful. But then you've got to kind of be like, man up a little bit and get some minerals. Right, so I am still on eggshells. Let me count how many eggs I've got. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bang on! So, I'm still on eggshells. I like to prep my food. I like to take some time in prepping this meal, just because I don't want to get any fucking other egg yolk in it. But I found that I bought liquid egg whites before, like my last prep. If you watched that, I was using the liquid egg whites. I did only start using the shells or whole eggs, whatever you want, or whites from whole eggs, whatever. Shells, let's say shells. A reason why is because Sass just put it on the sheet and he never gave me mils amounts. So I just was like, I'll stick with this. Now it is actually cheaper, but it does take you slightly longer to sort out. However, with this, I find that when you buy the egg whites, even if you buy like the 2-chick nice ones, it turns it all very yellowy. Now I just don't know whether that's because they've just plastered a lot of egg whites in one little container and then it's just sat there for a long time. This hasn't had time to sit to get yellow, but it's not. They're like still very white and fluffy. which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, they're not like that yellow, but there's like a twinge to it where you're like, what the fuck? But you don't really care, to be honest, about you look at your food when you get in prep. Because when you get shredded, you actually have an appetite and you're like, wicked. Yes. Right, lovely. So like, get that sorted. I like to make sure I clean the pan because I don't want any crap on my stove, right? I'm gonna blast this up. Woo! That took a little while to turn on. Heat's on, heat's on. Lovely. Bit of a shadowed angle. Look at that. Give it the flex. Push it like that, makes it look massive, you see. They're the tips and tricks that I'll give you on this channel. You don't see that on other channels. People just want to look bigger and then think that you think they are bigger. I'll show you how to look bigger. You know what I'm saying? And then I also show you how to get bigger. And how to get shredded right now. So a slight mix of the food. That's gonna put back. Hello, Smokey. Yay? Playing. Playing, big boy. Yeah, like that. So, what I'll do now is I make my oats. So I'll just put my oats together. I've got this excessively big oat thing. We've actually just almost gone through. I've got another one up there just in case, but they're from Costco. It's quite nice. Costco's good. Really convenient to buy shit in bulk. Just makes your life easier. I don't have to keep fucking off to the shop, you know. I've got, yeah, I must have like 100 grams in. Oh, shit. There's always that little bit, like there's like an extra little bit that pops out. Like the last bit, you know when you have one of those bad poos, you're like, oh, I've got another bit to go. Bit like that. And to be honest with these, I don't do anything too special. I just put some water in it. No milk. Milk's for babies. Listen to Arnold. Don't be getting those additional calories in, and someone will be like, well, actually, Tony, this amount of calories. Da, 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 da. It's like, yeah, have you had shredded glutes before? No, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. You cunt. The trend is kicking in, lads. Right, I wish this vest cut off here. Like this, because you look 10 times more buff, but when it goes across, you don't, but anyway. Who gives a fuck? And whilst that's cooking, I will tend to the eggs and I'll do my health sups. Morning health sups go in, get them done. I've taken all my naughty things earlier on today in terms of lipolytics. I'm not on any orals at the minute at 7 weeks out, but then I'm actually 9 weeks out of this second of the pro qualifier, which is the show we're aiming for. If I don't turn pro there, I'm going to try again in 2 weeks time after that. So technically it could be 11 weeks out. So just take that in perspective when I've talked about anabolics and where I am, and potentially, because it's very common to see someone potentially 8 to sort of 6 weeks out starting to use a little bit of orals, but I'm not in a minute, so there you go. First meal, we've got our egg whites and 1 whole egg, 100 grams of oats, forgot what it was called, and I put some cinnamon on there, sweet ground cinnamon, very nice. I like to put a bit of cinnamon on that, makes it get a bit of flavour. Still a bit of water in there, that hasn't happened before, but I'll mix it round. Nice and thick. It's nice, it's thick, it's good. Oats stay hot for fucking ages, so probably should make them first because it's fucking hot, but these are like wallpaper paste, you know? Lovely. Of course, Tommy K. And salt at the minute is still just 12 grinds per mil. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Meal 1 of the day. I'm going to watch some YouTube and eat this food and then get on my laptop. Right, time for meal 2. You join me at my desk. All check-ins are completed. Actually, we've got 3 other individuals sorry, we've got three other individuals, I can't even speak, three other individuals who are yet to check in, but Team USA, so they won't be checking in till around about 2-3 o'clock. And one of them will check in a bit later than that. So all check-ins that have been sent have been done. So all check-ins are finished, done. I've made my next meal, as you're going to see it in a second. I like to just bring it upstairs, be in front of the laptop, I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube. I've got a consultation call at 12:30, so it's currently 7 minutes to 12, so I want to gobble this up quick, get my H2O in, and that's it. So I like to just come upstairs and eat at my desk sometimes as well. It's quite nice, you know, just sit at your desk there and eat. I know I did go through a little bit of a phase where I like to eat all my meals downstairs, but it's been a while since I've done it frequently, eating up here. Plus I can watch YouTube on my laptop. Even though I could take this into the living room and eat it with the TV. So many options, it's crazy. Right, so this meal is literally 220 grams of 220 grams of chicken, and literally veg, which is usually about 150, but I've actually got 100 grams here because I just picked them out. It was 100 grams. I was like, sweet. It probably means I could push a bit more veggies in with other meals if I wanted to, but I probably won't. But this is quite nice. It means I can get this in quite easy. I don't want to feel overly full, which I know you're like, you're eating fuck all food, Josh, but I don't want to be going on this call with this person, because it's like, oh, I had a consultation call with Josh and all he did was do you know what I mean? That's not a good look. So I prepped all my chicken the other day for the next sort of 3 days. So on a rest day I have 2 chicken meals, on a training day I have 1 chicken meal, so that lasts me a couple of days. I like to prep my meats in advance if I can. Sometimes it falls on a day where I have to prep everything. Where I'll make time for that, knowing going into that day, like, okay, right, I've got food to prep today. Got to make sure you shave some time, can dedicate some time to prep your meals, which it doesn't take very long at all. But even though I work from home, I don't like cooking from fresh, and that's off season and prep. I say from fresh, meats from fresh, only unless I have to, and then certain meals I may. But I even still like the beef meal that I have with potatoes that I have in the evening. Oh, even with that, I will make, I quite like to have the beef cooked. So today is one day where I've got to prep some more beef, because I've only got 1 beef meal for the next beef meal. So, yeah, there you go. The water meter people turned up. Of all people, Angular Water just turned up. And he was like, can I take some samples of your water, please? And I thought, fuck it, why not? Come round. So he's like testing the water for everyone who lives where I am. It is what am I? Bedford Rural, all right? It's all right, you won't be able to find where I live. And if you want to, come round and try and give me it, I'm ready for you. I'm on trend, remember? Right. Yeah, he said it tests everyone. So if the water's okay for me, it's good for everyone. And he said, I said, what type of problems can you get then? He said, like heavy metals. And I was like, do you know what? That will be the problem. That will be the problem, that there'll be heavy metals in there, and that when I'm older, I'll pop me clogs young, about 50. It won't be because of anabolic abuse or being fucking really heavy for 20 plus years. It will be the fucking water. Bastards, yes, bastards. Right, let's get this beef on. Let's fucking go, lads. Rock and roll, rock and roll. So, this meal here I am doing, this is 220 beef. So 220 grams of beef with veggies, which I'm going to be 150 grams. As I said to you earlier on, I always like to prep things, so everything's all sorted. I've got like a bunch of food, but that's the last beef. Then I need to cook some for my next meal, so that will be fresh, but that's the evening meal, and that's the only other meal that's got carbs in it, except the one I had this breakfast, which, to be honest, if someone asks me what's your favourite meal, on a rest day, it's definitely meal 1, because eggs, egg whites and oats, there's something about that that's like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know about anyone else, but anyone else when they started bodybuilding, oats and eggs, like, for feels like I don't know, I'm a lot fucking bigger, but it feels like that. And I'm doing a prep. You know, back then it was just like, take some C4, turn up to the gym, you know? Just, yeah, let's go, you know? But I get that sort of, I guess, living off nostalgia feeling from that meal. But then I also really like on a training day is the cream of rice and whey. I've been really liking that because now I've got a better appetite. I'm tasting all the flavors and I'm like, why did I not like, this happens every time. 7 weeks out, you start getting the flow, yeah, and you go, like, you start thinking, why in your off season, why didn't I like appreciate it? And it's like, because in your off season, you're eating fucking 6,000 calories, mate, and you are absolutely stuffed. You didn't give a fuck, you know? There's like a happy medium place, and that's it, but you're not in there for long, all right? Stay focused on the task, you big dosser. Let's get some of this chopped up. So I'm just gonna chop some of this. Look, I'm pretty lazy, to be honest, when it comes to veggies. So what I do, I will literally just, like, I could get the knife out, chop it up, look nice, but to be honest, you know, God gave me these fucking hands, right? That are for like tearing open fucking coconuts. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at that, so much veg. Look at that Rebel 153. Look at that, that's so much. The worst thing about lettuce is that if you eat it and you eat quite a bit of it, it comes out in your poo the same, like, looks like that, like shreds of it. So instead of chopping it up, I know that I've got clients who own restaurants, and they're gonna go fucking mental watching this because they're like, you know, well, they're not Michelin, they might be, I don't know, but they are fucking, you know, the standard of it is ridiculous. They're like, what are you fucking doing, lad? So I'll just tear that up in my hands, you know, like my mama told me to do, but she didn't. She'd be like, that's disgusting. Shut up, my hands are clean. It's only me eating anyway. So, bosh, 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 bosh. That's how a bloke washes his hand. No soap, just fucking slosh some water on it. That will sort it out. And so they got this. Nice. And bosh. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking red hot, bruv. And there you go. That beef has already got I know it doesn't look very seasoned, but it's actually got some garlic granules on it. So it's like not garlic, onion granules on it, which is quite nice. And what I like to do with the lettuce is I like to put piri salt on it here, which is very, very low carb, ridiculous. There's about 15 grams of carbs in the whole thing. So if you consume the whole thing, which I don't know who would, but you can see, just put a little bit on there like that. Oh yeah. Give it a bit of kick. Always good for you. Good for the cholesterol. Don't quote me on that last bit. I'm pretty sure as we get deeper, the fats will get lower and even lower, because my fats are quite low anyway. That we will see whitefish take an appearance. But I actually quite like whitefish because you get a lot of it. I'll show you the meal because I'm going to eat it straight after. So just there, like that. And I don't actually have my phone on me because it's on charge, but I'll just watch some YouTube, but what I'll do, I'll just look outside, daydream for a little bit. You guys think I'm joking, but I'm actually being realistic. Like every bloke does it. You get to an age where you just sit there, you'll eat a meal, you go, you've got no YouTube on, you've got nothing doing. You're just sitting there doing a bit of daydreaming, just thinking, yeah, good, I've got this to do, I've got that to do. You talk to yourself, and all you fuckers are sitting there going, I don't do that. Well, it hasn't happened to you yet, but it will happen to you. It might happen to you when you're 40, 50, 60, 28, 25, 20. But when it happens, it happens. I'm not even trying to make a laugh here. I'm being fucking dead serious. Right, meal on the go. Third meal in. Let's rock and roll. Oh, guess what it is?
Right now.
Right, meal 4 in the business. 220 grams of chicken and veggies. How are you getting shredded, Josh? Eating veg and protein. Pretty much. Sweet. I'm doing cardio and training hard. This time I'm just gonna have lettuce because it was the first thing that was on top of the crisper. So I've grabbed hold of that. And I'll do pretty much exactly the same what I did with that last meal that I just had. I will put a little sprinkle of something on there to make it nice. Cool, I'm going through plates like no tomorrow. Actually, I'll just put it on top of the, on top of there. That'll be quite nice. Cool, I need a piss. I'm gonna have to pause the video, I'm bursting. So, well, back from having a piss. And, gonna be like warm lettuce, isn't it? That's absolutely disgusting, but fuck it, it'll go in. It all goes down the same old, doesn't it? You know, this isn't 5-star cuisine, this is cuisine to get you lean, bruh. Lean to get you fucking lean. Lean to get you lean, can't even speak. Woo! Oh, a bit tired I am. Yep. Get tired a bit quicker. That will be fat being oxidised. I haven't been outside much today except this morning, watered the plants. But it's just really hot and muggy out there. It's just, you know, it's not that crispy hot. I like that crispy hot weather. You don't get in the UK. Right, where is that thing? Here we go. Piri piri salt. I need to put some pepper on this as well because I've been lacking some pepper. There you go. That is the meal of shredness. About 150, just under 140 lettuce, 220 chicken, and we're gonna have some. Oh, why is that doing that? And we're going to do some Tommy K on there as well. That is important, and salt. Plenty of salt. Plenty of fluids too. Hey kiddies. Bit stuffy in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lovely. Oh, I look really short. Ah, fucking hell. Stay to me. Oh, that's better. See how sunny it is out there, it's nice. Oh, been a good day to be fair. Been a great day. I might have to go chill upstairs though with the AC on because I'm melting right now. I can feel the fat oxidising. Coming off me. I need to shave my legs. I do. Hard life, right? Right, I'm gonna eat. It is time for a meal, and other than the first meal of the day, this is one of the only other meals that I'll actually have to cook something, which is nice. Oh, look at that angle. There you go, full day of eating. Dum, thumbnail sorted. Actually look like I train from this angle. The lighting is actually, oh, hello, they're playing with the camera. I'm going to increase the height of the camera though, because so you can actually see what's going on. So I've got green veggies, tender stem, you know the drill. I need to wash that up. I've just chopped up my potatoes, 200 grams of potatoes. We have got a bunch of beef being cooked here, but this is 620. That needs to be divided up into two 200s and 220. So tomorrow's food sorted, and I got this meal sorted, so all good. There's a little bit left, not enough for me, but enough for the cats. And the cats are going to eat that. Well, that's the rest there. That's their late evening snack. They're buzzing about it. They'll eat that raw. They're animals. They're beasts. The beasts of the east. Now, with this meal, I like to have some onions. This is the only meal I have in. I don't have, well, I have more than just green veg. It's the only meal. So the other meals and all the other stuff, I always have just green veg, but I've kept this consistent from the start, so I've kept it in. And red onion is the onion of choice. I like a bit of that. You get some good micros from some onion in there as well, but you know what? It tastes delicious. I like it. I like a bit of onion. So I'm going to get 2 onions out, and I'm going to use Chanel's onion cutter. the lazy way of cutting onions. Cutting onions without crying. So you're going to see how we do it. Literally, little contraption like that. Bosh. Did you see I just washed up the knife that I need? Great. Whip that out again. That's going to start cooking. Turn the heat down on there. Sweet as. So, chop the onion like so. Get rid of that shit off it without causing a fucking too much of a mess, because you've got to clean it up then, you know. Got to make sure the place stays tidy. So a bit of that. Look at this. Unbelievable. I don't know if you can see, but you can roughly see. Chop that in half. Chop in half again. Yeah. And then we get this bad boy here. Put it on. Dig it in and then put it through. Chopped onion bits. Light fucking work. Look at that. Beast to the east. I've got onion bits flying everywhere. Fucking job done, son. Job done. So this will be the next couple of days of onion. Sorted. Just put it in a little tub. Keep it fresh. Lovely. Save time. I'm having to cut onions every night and start fucking, you know, tears are coming out my eyes. So emotional. Give me some fucking Adex. Tell you what, now I started doing that, I can actually feel my eyes getting a bit fucking stingy. The fucking sting, son. I need some of that sting in your old fucking stepson. Here we go. Right. Lovely. Lovely. See that? Took a double bang on that one. That was shit. Sometimes, if you don't have the technique, see, that was a perfect. You had a snap on it. Ready? Yeah, you hear that? That one had the swaz, you see? Right. Make sure you wash your hands, otherwise you get fucking onion shit in your face. And I'm going to show you this meal once it's cooked. I'll get it all out, but it's kicking off in here. Whoa, a bit wobbly. Camera's pissed. Camera's had too many bevies. 30 seconds to go on there. We'll wait for that. So guys, almost been at the full day of eating. As you can see, my food isn't high. Just 2 carbs, equaling about 100 grams of carbs. Sorry, just 2 carbs. Just 2 carb meals, equaling about 100 grams of carbs at the minute. At 7 weeks out this Saturday. You know, and this is what I have to do to get in shape. You know, some people eat a lot of carbs even on their rest days. Some individuals have to dig, and that's it. That's bodybuilding, you know. It is down to the individual. So if you are thinking about doing a competition prep one day and you have to have low calories and high cardio, 1, it might be the position that you started off in. 2, it might be both, that you shit genetics for fat loss and you have so you've got to fucking put the foot to the floor to get in shape, or you have and you didn't have a good starting position, or you just, look, you're just someone who's got to dig a little bit harder than everyone else. At the end of the day, it's about getting shredded, and that's what the most important thing is. So I've got me like Kevin Larone fucking thing going on here. Don't know if you've seen that. I think he has like fucking asparagus, to be fair. Been a long time since I watched Maryland Muscle Machine. But this is the meal. So I've got 150 grams of tender stem, love that. 200 grams of potatoes. I've got onions going in there as well. And I've got 200 grams of beef mince. Fucking wicked, son. I've got some onion granules on the beef. I'm going to put lots of salt on here, 12 grinds. And of course, Tommy K, because that is the most important ingredient. Or should we say condiment. Sorry, my words are a bit fucked up. I'm quite tired in the evening. So, my brain's a bit frazzled when I'm just start saying stupid shit. Like, my sentences don't make sense. Also, I'm speaking quite fast. But I'm chilled, though. Right, watch this. Cats, fresh beef. Get it in, son. Kitties! Kitties! Who's that? Oh, Socky! Come on, Sock. Get it down, you big lad. Oh, yeah. Smokey, Smokey.
Don't eat out the same one, you little fuck. Smokey, what's this? What's this, Smokey?
I'm gonna have a 7-Up Zero with some ice. Lovely. Look at these beasts. Look at these beasts. These guys eat better than some fucking people. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that beast. Look at them, straight on it. They've eaten a whole bowl of food as well. Straight in there. Yeah, come on, big lads. You see that? They're going to be beasts. Look at him. What a specimen that cat is right there. Look at Smokey. Specimen. He's going to be a fucking beast. Look at socks. Look at the size of him. My foot. You know? What a beast. Look at me. I'm sweating. I'm out of breath. Fat cunt. Right. I'm going to eat. You're a dick. Fuck off.
Don't forget to spray me with a mop.
Yeah, sprayed you with a mop because you were being a dickhead. That's what you get. Right. It is the... I should say, if I was here, I'd be alright. But I'm not, and the lighting's killing me. And Chanel's got everything everywhere. Can you move the camera to where that chair is? Yeah. Please. There you go. Yeah, leave it there. There we go. Right. Last meal of the day, hey? Last meal of the day. I am fucking shattered. Chanel, are you tired?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm fucking knackered. Just make sure it's recording and the voice for me. You see the little bar moving up and down. Is it moving up and down?
No.
Is it not?
How do I do?
You've got to turn it on. I've got to stop recording.
No.
You're a prick. I knew it was because you're a bullshitter. You're a twat. You're a dickhead. Right, anyway, Chanel's a mug. You're a knob. Last bit of the day. So I'm going to show you how to make the thick shake. So we just got 70 grams of whey. And the thick shake, Chanel, what is it made of?
Pussy juice.
Pussy juice indeed. Calorie free. While the sex drive is still there, get plenty of it. Right, ice cubes going in. It's hot as fuck in here. These are melting in my hand. So I'm going to pop in about 5 ice cubes. These are small ones. These are good ones. That's a good one up there. So I'm going to put another small one in there. I need to fill that back up with ice. But that will do me for 2 little ice cubes for my next water. Tomorrow morning. It's going to be hot tomorrow morning. Straight out of bed, boiling. So, what's that up for? No, that'd be alright. So I've got, what I like to do is water, ice, and then I'm going to put the whey protein in. And that is literally how I make the shake. But I've got a Ninja blender. You've got to have a really good blender. Otherwise it will just be wank. I did used to use a NutriBullet one. Back in the day. Many, many moons ago.
You broke it.
Till I busted it up in the off-season blending rice.
Yeah, guess what?
What?
That was a uni present from my nan and you fucking broke it.
But then I made up for it by buying a Ninja fucking thing.
We bought it.
Shit.
Pretty sure I bought it.
I bought it. And then we blend it. No. Here we go. This has to get fucking cushy with the neighbours.
I thought I'd turn it on once you had the blender. The spider's gone.
Just fucking hoovering up fucking spiders.
I'm going to turn it on in a second.
Alright. Right. Now, the thing here with this thick shake, this is where it's key. You've got to make sure you can't hear any bits of ice smashing around. So, you hear that little... Yeah. You've got to make sure it's gone and it will make a different sound. You hear it. Hear that? The tone goes lower. Well, then that is the indicator that the thick shake is done. Now, this is going to be incredible. So, no thickening gums, no extra added calories, none of this bollocks, right? Proper fucking bodybuilding, yeah? Just water, ice, and whey protein. None of this thickening bullshit. Oh yeah, makes it better, blah, blah, blah. No. Yeah? Savageness. Why is my head cut off? I don't know. But you can just sit here and see my head being cut off. Here we go, watch this. Fucking swat.
You've done it now.
Done it twice. I could even make this thicker if I wanted to. See that? Bosh. That's a good thickness, because that I can down and get into bed soon. Cats are fighting.
No, dude. One's there. He's looking at the telly. Oh no, there's a fly on the telly.
Now that is how to make 70 grams of whey. Tastes fucking amazing. Ooh. That's what I'm eating to get shredded, guys. Simple as.